Code S.
2014 Hot 6 GSL Season 1 Round 8 Life versus Maru.
Hey, Artosis.
Hey, Tasteless. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
gave you that look, man. I looked into those doe eyes ears, and
Yeah.
I knew. I knew we were meant to cast together.
Yeah. It's true. That's why we're sitting here.
Yeah, man. It's those doe eyes ears. I can't get enough of them, man.
No one can.
No one can, man.
If I was a Protoss player,
Yeah.
my name would be Deer.
Yeah. Wow.
Because I got doe eyes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Those milk chocolate eyes of Artosis, man. I stare into them. Forget I'm even casting this game.
Craft
Star rules. That Panda Bear's got lasers coming out of his game. Or coming out of his eyes.
Coming out of his game.
His game. Well, I was suddenly thinking about what if we put pandas in the game with lasers?
The Panda Bear guy!
He's a Panda Bear guy!
Wow!
You bring me back.
Tasteless! The Panda Bear guy! She from the future?
I bet most of our viewers don't know what you're talking
No,
about. That's
I have no
so old. I've been casting for a long time. Oh, my God!
He's tricked everyone. That was empty.
Diabetes! Wow, he's done.
He's a hero for this
done.
moment.
He is. That was his 15 seconds of fame.
It was a good one.
It was good, man.
Yeah.
I prefer the other Hot 6, actually, the normal one.
Yeah, I like the
haven't
normal
drank
one
them.
better than light.
Actually, there's something about it. I rarely drink soda. I rarely drink energy drinks. But when I do, I don't want to have like a sugar-free one.
Yeah.
Did you ever drink like Diet Coke or anything like that? Or Diet?
No, never.
Do you ever drink just soda in general? Because my mom wouldn't let me drink soda, and I was always like, Mom,
I used to drink
my
it a
mom
lot, but
doesn't
I
love
don't.
me. And now I realize I'm actually like much healthier because of that.
Yeah, that's true. By the way, this is like quick speed again against a command center first.
Peekaboo nerd.
Yeah. And he's not going to show Maru where he is. So Maru's going to scout the long way.
Yeah, so Maru will get there very late. Now, this is the biggest map we have. I mean, this map is huge. So you got to keep in mind that, Life, this does suit him. He's very good at counterattacking. If you get a big distance between, I should say if Life gets a big distance between his opponent, there's a lot of different moves he can do to keep Terran stuck at home. But also keep in mind, too, another problem for Maru here is that parade pushing this is a long distance.
Yeah, it's actually very hard to push across here. If you're a good macro Zerg, this is a map where in ZVT, you are going to get a gigantic creep spread, and the engagements are really not going to be that hard for you. Not like these other maps where your opponent rallies across so quickly. Like all these attacks we've seen Maru do to win, those aren't going to be really doable here. Or much weaker, at least. And as we said, it was very close all those battles before.
So again, Maru knows his opponent's location now, but hasn't been able to scout and get any intel. Wing speed's halfway done. And for Maru, actually, the third command center is halfway done. I think this is a perfectly fine build to do for Maru on this map. I think early game aggression not going to not going to yield.
There's nothing that's really going
to.
Nothing's probably going to kill him here, so it's a smart one. Now this circling speed almost done. He's going to be able to deny scouts quite easily once it is. Maru's seeing that there is, in fact, that third base. Didn't get to scout the gas, but from the timing of the third base, he should basically know that he should have taken gas, or that would be basically done right now. All right,
command center now becoming an orbital. We got a little bit of downtime here. The factory is going to go to the reactor.
Indeed. They got to macro up, get into good positions here, and then we'll start to see some action.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Who's your favorite Heroes of the Storm hero?
My favorite one. I don't know. I'm the best with Raynor so far.
Raynor. That's who I started with, too. I like Raynor a lot.
Yeah, he's pretty noob-friendly.
He's messing around with Witch Doctor. I love Zeratul. I love Zeratul. He's so fun.
Yeah. I hate playing against him.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's quite strong.
He just kill you no matter what.
Yeah, sometimes if you're alone, he'll just get you.
Yeah. If you're alone and he has his ultimate, you just die. We do have a second factory coming up.
That's peculiar. Now, what if he just does the Hellion cheese?
It looks like he's going to do like the Blue Flame Hellion, but he's also getting that +1 attack and stim. Yeah, it feels like this could just be a very strong timing attack that we're seeing here. A lot of Marines with stim and +1, and a lot of Hellions with Blue Flame.
So right now, guys, Maru's basically telling us he doesn't want to play a long, dramatic game. He wants to really get in there and cripple Life early on, and ideally kill him, but at least do enough damage that Maru has so many different options of ways to close the game out that it's just easy peasy. It's really tough for Life.
Well, this is...
wow, he's actually going to go mech after this.
Well, no, I mean, this is kind of mech, yeah. It's definitely, it's mech, but also he's getting some Marine upgrades, so...
It's mech with Marines.
Yeah. Scariest thing ever.
Kind of the opposite of what we normally see, which is, infantry with some mech, like some, Hellions or some Widow Mines. This is mech with some Marines.
Well, it's kind of interesting because that can help out a lot. You have some Marines in there. You can't Magic Box Thors if there's Marines in there. That's
By the way, he doesn't know that this is actually a timing attack here because the Blue Flame's not done. Once you see that the Blue Flame is upgraded, where's Ro8 just going around here?
Oh, well, he's going to go ahead, kill off some creep tumors. And, he is taking this third base as well. I don't know what those roaches think they're going to do, Tasteless. But I don't think they're going to do it, whatever it is that they think they're going to do.
The counterattack with roaches specifically instead of Lings, it takes him so long to get there. He did wipe out some Hellions, excuse me.
Well, a lot of Lings on the way right now. Looks like he really does want to get aggressive. But Maru just giving up this base, and I think that that's really smart. Looks like Ling's going to be able to kill off quite a bit there. And oh my god, he's actually going to go ahead and just go right up this ramp right now. There's not a lot of units in here.
Now the number of SCVs he can kill is huge. By the way, the third base is going to be hard to secure.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage right there, Tasteless. A lot of SCVs.
And he doesn't need these roaches later on. It's not like it's a trade or something. I mean, the roaches are there simply to do damage, and then, the game goes on.
Kind of crazy. He's killed 19 SCVs.
Yeah, man. We might be going to game number 5 here.
Yeah, we definitely could be. Look at the supply difference. A 20 supply lead for Life. He's taking a 4th base. Maru just now going to be able to start mining from his 3rd, but he's adding 5 reactors, and that means a lot of Marines can be made all at once.
Well, let's see if he can actually push out from there. Nice angling here for Maru, but the Ling number is just so high. He really needs that 3rd base to be running and mining constantly so that he can adequately support all the structures that he made.
Yeah. With 49 SCVs and a lot of lost mining time, even Mule's losing some mining time, that's going to be very tough. And now we have 10 mutas on the way, and all that can do is exacerbate the problem with his economy.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll need to have defense everywhere. He already lost a lot of workers to those roaches, by the way. This is 3 bases that are spread out enough that the mutas really can, reign freely, do damage everywhere.
Well, we got these... mutas chasing down Hellions for the moment. One thing I would like to see is renewed effort on the creep spread. I feel like he's kind of slacking on creep spread right now.
Yeah, that does happen sometimes in these games where they burn down some of the creep and then the Zerg just stops using the creep at all.
Lose a queen or two and suddenly, you're just not really focusing on pushing anymore. But I feel like creep spread on a map this big is just so important. It gives you such an advantage when they actually walk across the map to attack you.
Muta's now coming up. Stemmed Marines come up now. Look, I mean, he's not getting as many workers, but he's certainly making Maru's mining get slowed down.
Huh. And every time he gets a worker or two, that's another worker that he loses. Some lost mining time that's happening.
Got to be careful. Sometimes if you get the defense necessary, the mutas can actually get stuck here in the upper left. But in this case, Maru is. I think it might be one of the reasons why Maru's pushes are so strong, is he really does neglect air defense. He has,
could be.
You see like maybe 1-2 turrets there.
Yeah.
Well, most of the base not even covered by turrets. He's really just interested in pushing out.
That is something that people don't take into account a lot of the time. If you kind of skimp on defenses, you're going to be able to afford to get more units out a bit quicker.
And once Maru does get the offense going, it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
So really no room for the Zerg to actually get in there again and try to deal that damage.
That's true. If you keep him busy on the map, make him use his mutas against you in battles, then you don't really need as many missile turrets at home. All right, we have so many Lings being made. Baneling speed just finished up. His upgrades are strong. This is pretty scary.
Oh, he's going to be careful. He's morphing those maybe a little bit too close. I guess he's just going to go for it?
Well, he is, and he's got to kill off this Thor. A lot of Banelings actually connecting to it, but it doesn't even matter.
I think we're almost to the point of no return here.
Yes.
I mean, the third base again going to be completely obliterated, especially when these Banelings finish down here.
He actually held that a bit better than I thought he would.
He
with
also
the Marines
lost
coming
a lot
out.
more mutas than I expected there, too. He's coming up here again, though.
And it looks like, well, there's not that many Banelings in here this time, but if even a couple of them connect, it's going to be enough to kill off all these Marines.
Yeah, you know, Maru really never able to get back onto his feet after that Roach, you know, timing attack there. It was just too strong. I think this... Oh, ouch. This will probably bring us here to game number 5 here. It's going to be the rubber match.
Oh, I'm pretty excited. I'm not sure actually what that 5th map is, but that could definitely play a big role into what's going to happen. Like, is it going to be something like Yonsu? Could it be Frost? I'm not sure.
All right, the Lings now come in and GG.
Wow. This is a nail-biter, Tasteless.
Kappa. Great pace, no space. Yeah.
It's cool that you're becoming a Twitch guy in the chat.
Well, I think it's because when I stream on Twitch, my chat's so funny.
Yeah.
I see so much... Actually, you know, guys, I think the funniest chat is Crip's chat.
It's pretty funny.
It's just out of control. You see what happened to his chat when it was Twitch Plays Pokemon? When Twitch Plays Pokemon was going on?
Why? What happened?
They're just spamming the same Pokemon.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a really good chat. Definitely.
We're going to have to go to game number 5 now. It's 2-2. I really want to see Maru move on. Life's playing very well. That was a Zerg map. That map is huge.
Yeah, I would say for ZVT that's a Zerg map.
Yeah.
I always am favoring Zergs. Whenever I watch a Zerg play on that map, it's just like, how does Terran really do a sustained attack here?
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
I don't know. I believe we might have the players going on a restroom break down here.
Make them stay in the booths.
Yeah, man.
You have a diaper
Put
on.
a toilet in that booth.
Yes, toilet.
Do we know what was the 5th map?
I don't know, actually.
I'm not sure.
I'm very
either,
interested
actually.
to see that.
Look, none of these games have been your standard TVZs. We've had a lot of countering, a lot of harass going on early. Both players taking a lot of damage. You can see, though, it really boils down to this one thing. If Life excuse me, can do enough damage early on, he's going to take Maru out, or if he just gets in an edge. Usually. But if Maru does not...
did fight back, though, pretty well when Life did get those early advantages.
But Life has to get enough of an edge early on, because you could see he's not really interested in making a lot of turrets in his main. He's getting an extra barracks there, making more Marines, cranking out a bigger army. If Maru gets into that push mode, it seems like he doesn't lose.
Especially if it's a small map.
Yeah.
So again, I think
and
that's going to be a big part of it.
we already got that last map out of the way. So.
Yeah, that map is gigantic. But, this next map, it could be like Frost, let's say. And if it is something like Frost, that is a really big map as well, especially if they're cross spots.
That's true.
And that could mean we see another game kind of like that. Maybe.
Yeah. It's anybody's game at this point in time. Life is not doing as well as I personally thought he was going to do.
Well, that's just a testament to how good Maru is. Because
really
I think that Life is playing very well. But
Excuse me.
Maru is showing that you can't just kill him. It doesn't matter how good you are.
So it all comes down to this. If Maru loses, we're out of Terrans. I'm surprised Maru got this far.
You know what?
He's been playing very well.
Once you hit round of 4, it's okay to be out of Terrans.
That's true.
Like, if you have a round of 8 that has every race, that's pretty good. And most round of 4s in StarCraft 2 normally has, at least one of each race.
Usually. Yeah. Ideally, at least. It's just more fun that way,
Yeah, and the thing is, it works out like that so often, where the top 4 actually does have one of each race and 2 Protosses.
Remember when it used to be all Terrans sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
4 Terrans in the top 4?
4 Terrans.
Oh, yeah. That was sick times. I wonder what type of fire we're going to have.
I'm not sure what exactly the delay is here. All right, the game is now started. We're ready to go. So let's do this. Our final TVZ today to see if it's going to be Life or our last Terran Maru moving on into the round of 4.